Oh man, I wonder if we still have those catalogs because they used to have Garfield catalogs and they would send them out like once every few months. We used to get that. Garfield watch, door hangers, Garfield the player of baseball, more Garfield cups. So man, if you wanted to be honest, I wouldn't mind having some of these if I could find them like in a thrift store or something like that. Garfield, just kind of like kick back with friends and then have some Garfield mugs. But gotta watch out for that safety protocols. Yeah, lately they've been making Thai people that made the Beanie Babies. I think they're working with Garfield now, and they're making Garfield things. They made one that I saw just kind of on Amazon. Got some bookmarks, but they actually made they made some for they made some for oh yeah, they made some they actually made a Beanie Baby for the Garfield movie, like Bill Murray's Garfield thing. It's a PVC figure. Why did it get crossed out? Crossed out. That's Stoner Odie, of course. That the failed side story Garfield. Yeah, I'm kidding. A typo ceramic figurine. He's got this ton stuck in the typewriter. This is a Garfield coin. We can get retro Garfield mirror. I'm not sure if this is official. I think this is actually if someone made this. It looks pretty nice though. Like if someone would make that, if someone would have made that for me as a gift, to be like, hey man, thanks man, that's really nice of you. The digital clock, those are pretty famous. There's a ton of these little statuettes. Pencil toppers and erasers. Yes, these were a big thing. These are actually pretty old though. You can just kind of tell Garfield by how Garfield looks, like Odie and stuff like that, and that Garfield right there. So, yeah, a ton of stuff. Oh, Garfield the pirate! Oh, that's neat. Garfield, this is Garfield the pirate from I think they call him Captain Orangebeard from the Garfield Halloween special, which is I think Garfield in Disguise is what it's called, and I actually won an Emmy Award for television specials in the '80s when Garfield was cooler than cool. Here's something though, pretty interesting. They bring it up. Snoopy was actually the first comic character to really get stuff made with his likeness on it. And then Garfield just follows suit. But currently they are represented by the same company, United something Artists, I think. United Artists is how I know it. But surprisingly enough, though, they like that company also represents Calvin and Hobbes. They actually have the rights to Calvin and Hobbes, and Bill Watterson is very anti-capitalistic in terms of his own products. So it's really ironic that the two characters that are on everything, pretty much, Snoopy and Garfield are on everything, and then Calvin and Hobbes, like the amount of official stuff from them is very small, very small. I think they've done a few things here and there. And of course, Jim Kelly, famous quarterback from the Buffalo Bills, who's noted for being in 4 straight Super Bowls but winning none. Why is this here? This is the first non-Garfield thing that we've seen Garfield. Yeah. Oh, Garfield mugs for Valentine's with Arlene. It's kind of funny because Garfield and Arlene were always the couple, kind of later on in the series. But they kind of ruined her recently by having her be kind of infatuated with Garfield. When actuality, it was like they cared about each other, but Garfield was just kind of the normal guy. And he didn't really want a commitment. And then Arlene would get frustrated with him because women and men are just kind of, they're destined to do that. But lately it's just been like Arlene's all over Garfield and Garfield's like, I'm the coolest shit ever. But that's not you, Garfield. That's a different Garfield who I don't really like that much. Oh, it is Garfield. The Munch Cat of Notre Dame. It's kind of neat. Someone has watched that, though, so they're probably not going to get it. Oh man, there's just tons of stuff. Tons of stuff, Garfield. Just tons of stuff. I mean, what is this? The first, like, we've barely even dipped into it. Garfield named something. I'm going to look it up with Garfield, and I almost guarantee that we'll find it. I'm not looking that up. Get something else. I don't think they sell that on eBay. Garfield umbrella. Yep. Okay. Garfield shoehorn. Okay, I'll try that. Oh, there's no Garfield shoehorns. You got it. So that's a 1 for 1. And now name one more thing, and then this will be a decider. Garfield quill pen. Okay. Hey, I count that. I count that Garfield. I count that this postcard with Garfield from Philadelphia. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Garfield doesn't have any connection to the city of Philadelphia at all. At all. But Independence, yeah, you probably would like that. Yep. So one thing about eBay Garfield is that a person can find anything. And if Garfield is on any given thing, it's a sure thing that we'll find something.